Today, Anwar Ibrahim is in the limelight again. He is appearing before the High Court in Kuala Lumpur, answering a sodomy charge, an offence he allegedly committed in the middle of last year with his young personal assistant Muhammad Saiful Bukhari. Saiful Bukhari had sworn before an imam and on the Holy Quran that Anwar sodomized him. Weighing against that are two medical reports that Anwar lawyers say prove that Saiful was never sodomized, let alone by Anwar. Tension is running high, so security around the Kuala Lumpur complex is expected to be tight, as supporters of both Anwar and Saiful Bukhari are expected to show up in numbers to support their side. Apart from the risk of clashes, the boys in blue will also have to worry about the safety of the media. This high-profile trial is attracting local and international attention. And like the 1998 trial, every shred of evidence and every ruling will go under the microscope of media analysis and public opinion. Anwar is making the best of the limelight, giving the media exactly what they want to hear, that he is the victim of yet another political conspiracy. In the months before the charge and the start of this trial today, Anwar has continued to remind his public of allegations of bias against the Attorney General. Meanwhile, on the legal front, his army of lawyers have accused the prosecution of keeping evidence from them. They had also tried to get the charges thrown out. That appeal was supposed to be heard on July 1st, but the scheduling conflict had moved it forward to July 3rd. Unfortunately, counsel Shafi'i Abdullah, who was representing Anwar, became unwell on the morning of the hearing, so it had been moved forward to today. So we will hear whether the case will be thrown out, and if it is not, the sodomy case will begin its hearing. Last week, Anwar's defense team tried to get the case moved to the lower sessions court, but the Court of Appeal held that the High Court is the proper venue. From this point onwards, everything that happens in the courtroom will play a significant role in Malaysian politics. In the immediate future, voters in Manik Urai by-election in Kelantan will be watching the proceedings and making their own judgment about Anwar, Pakatan Rakyat and their proxy in Kelantan, Parti Islam Se-Malaysia or PAS. Based on the perceived quality of the proceedings and evidence presented, they will also make judgments about the government. In a very real sense, this case is a make or break event for both Barisan Nasional and Pakatan Rakyat. Someone is leaving the fight bruised and battered. At the moment, the cards of public opinion are stacked against the government. A conviction on weak evidence will still spell defeat and damage to the government's image. The only thing that will save the government is clear-cut evidence of the offence taking place between Anwar and Saiful. That is assuming that the High Court will not throw out the case on Anwar's appeal.